Hi everyone, this is me again, and let's continue. Now I got the password. Um, as you can see, the login is working. Let's prove if this is working as well. If I click on select, it should make or unselect. Let's see. It's not making the. Oh yeah, the thing is that I have a test here. Let's remove that. Let's update. Let's make a select or unselect. No, it's not working. So the problem may be that um, I don't know. As I told you before, I was getting that error before, and I was not able to see what was the problem. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know what was the problem itself. So what I'm going to do now is just to prompt the data and make an exit. Now let's see what happens. Says null, but it should not say null. Why? Because actually the data is there. But the problem maybe is that the data is not from a get from a post, but from a get data, from a gateway. So as it is a get data, I'm going to change this to get, and you will see now that we have it. So what I'm going to do is just um, remove here, and I'm going to change data everywhere it is for that for get, sorry. And let's see, all the places that it is going to be changed to get. And I'm going to put brackets, and I'm going to put sorry, columns, press control, columns, and closing the brackets. You might be saying, Reynald, and how do you know that it will not be an error? Yes, it can be an error. For example, here I got an error. Um, but I just have to put this here, and that's it. Um, and in here, let me see, get ID here also is an error. I have to put this and this. Sorry. Yes, and one column like this. That and closing here. And let's see something. This is usually like this. And as you can see, the color of the code has changed. I have an error, and it's here that I need to put that semicolon in there and erase this, and maybe, sorry, and maybe this one as well. Let me see. There. Here is set. Yes. And make an is set. Then I check. Sorry, that is set is there. That. Okay. That one is well. And then another is set here. Um, problem is that it should be a. I think that in there it should not give me an error. Let's put here is set get and get um add get go is equal to add and remove, or get value, in this case is get um, go is equal to remove or reset. I should not close here, and it said get ID, and that is any and get it said get ID should be outside, and I should not have here this like this. So, okay, let's review. It said get go is equal to add and remove, and if that's true, then go to here down, or go remove or reset, and if that's true, I want you to test together with all those surrounded here. And if it's truth, then check here and go down if it is true. Being honest, this is very squeezy. I mean, very spaghetti code. People would say it's not a spaghetti code, but it's a code that is not kind of very well written. So what I'm going to do is just to check it slowly. Okay, get go equals to add and remove. Go is equal to add and remove. Yes, that is true. And let's even erase here. Okay, let's erase everything here. I'm just going to leave this one here. And let's fix here. Go. And if that is remove or set, yeah, that's it. Here is go, add, and remove. You might be saying, add what? Add what? Well, to add something to the menu and remove something from the database. That is the add and remove meaning, okay? And remove or unset is just unset from the database and add what you have removed from the menu. So you remove or unset. It's kind of confusing, but it's not confusing. It depends on how open is your mind, you know. Just let's go here, and I'm just going to go and in the name of Jesus, and I'm going to make an or, and I'm going to add here this part, all this part here. Let's see if it gives an error, and it doesn't. So what I'm going to add here is remove or reset. Because if this is not true, I wanted to check if the other um, conditional is truth, which is this one. And if that is truth, then it will go to this one. And if not, it is going to go to the one that is below. Okay, let's test this. Um, say in the find array key go. Um, yes, we have to check if it is set. Let's just check it like in a global way, okay? We're gonna make an ESET. get go. If it is there and all the other code that we have seen, then continue with the process. Let's do it. As you can see, it's working. Let's make a select, for example. Select is working, yes. Unselect, no. That part there did the same, and I don't want that. Let me see why it did the same. That's it. That's the question. Why it did the same? Let's make remove or unselect or unset. Okay, let's add here and not is set or no, and this is false, and this is go, no, remove. Let me see something, remove or unset. And type here, I would type is different than remove or unset. And here go should be instead of it's like that, type, okay? Let's test this. Unselect, select, let's make unselect is making the same thing, which is not what I want. Type is not remove or insert. Go. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The problem is that I have it here with, now it should work. Let's see. Unselect. Let's go to the unselect. The unselect, instead of making a minor, it should make a plus to the total available. So it's not working yet. Let's make an exit here if it goes to here. And let's make an echo to the type. Let's here put an unselect. Okay, here is remove or unset. Okay, so add and remove. As you can see, the thing is that I have to put here, for example, type, and that should work now. If I go, says 4, 5, yes, it's working. 6, perfect. Okay, this part I had it yet. I had it done from another video that you saw before, but now I have like improved it because I have made it with the get parameter, and it gives me more liberty, but at the same time it has certain vulnerabilities. Which ones? Well, that a hacker, for example, could go and put into the bar of the navigator. He could put remove or unset in certain kind of way, which is not actually very easily because he has to be on the admin area, and if he doesn't have the permission, I mean, let me show you. I am logged out, right? Okay, now, right? If I write down menu, it should not get to the menu. And as you see, it does not send me to the menu. and it doesn't have the sessions created. So the user has not permission to make changes in the database unless he make the the login. So I will stop the video. I will stop the video now. Today have been a day of very much coding, but even though you see that I am quite of a passive programmer, I am not a passive programmer. The thing is that I am a programmer that is focused on growing more than just programming for programming. I like to understand what I am doing and to do it well. That's why I have a course of security and web programming. I have courses on many things, and I have completed many courses, as well as I am a very good student in a university. So see you in the next video, which will be maybe in some hours, because if I am not wrong, my time to go to to train my body has come. So I have to go to my training. And after I come from my training, I will continue with the code. As you see, what we have done, we are very close to what we need to the users. What we need for the users is actually easier than what we did to the menu. Why is easier? Because deleting a user is just this sentence that you see here. But you have to be very careful, because if you don't know how to use the delete well, you can even destroy a system. So be careful. God bless you, and see you in the next video. Go. I hope that you have listened to me carefully, because sometimes the microphone of this laptop is not very good. But it's not my fault. I try to talk as louder as I can, and that's it. Bye bye. If you want to see, for example, how to make sorry, how to make the commit updates in the database, no, in the server side, to secure the updates of the items, and making sure that the sessions, not making sure that the redirection to security is working. And we can put a verse from the Bible. Um, can be, for example, I don't know, it can be um, don't expect anything good. Proverbs 15, from the mouth of the oh, look at that. Nothing seems to work right for the lazy man, but life seems smooth and easy when your heart is virtuous. When a son learns wisdom, a father heart is glad. Let's put that verse. That verse is Proverbs to 15, 13 to 33. So I just come to copy and paste here. And sorry. And that's it. Boom. We hit on enter. Let's put it bigger. I don't know if I see it bigger. Let's make a seal clear and git a status, git push origin master. So for those other that were maybe are asking about how to make fetches, merge, and all those things, if you have been watching my old videos, you know how to do those things. But um, Being honest, I am not like the super programmer that you will know that is always working. Now, I am always working in actual true work. I'm not like pretending to work or doing always the same thing. Now, I am a very very how can I say variable person. You will never like know exactly what can I be doing. Only Jesus knows me like from the little side to the end of me, but almost no one in the earth knows me. So that was everything. I have made a push to the code. Now the code is online in the in the repository in the master branch. If I go here, I have to check in the master branch, and you can see that here it says that 1 minute ago I made a commit and a push. So see you later. Let me erase this man from here. He's a friend of mine, but he's not working in that actually right now. He is from the university. Um, Being honest, I won't erase him right now. I will leave him here. I will leave him there by the moment. That's not something that is important by the moment. Bye bye. See you in my training. For those who train with me, let's crush it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Let me go here and put this on. Okay. It's very easy. It's very easy. What I'm going to do is just to take by the moment. I'm just going to take one thing. Two things. Let's take the ID, user ID, and let's take the username. In the future, we will take maybe the picture of the user and all those things. But by the moment, with those two things, with those two things is more than enough. Okay. So here I'm going to erase that, and I'm going to change here that to for user nick. I think that's the name of putting it. Let's see, user nick. Yes, it's user nick. And here, sorry, first is user ID, but in this case, it's just ID and then user nick, user nick. And after here, as you can see here, says delete food and all those things. But we're gonna fix that later. Let's just update and see if this works. As you can see here, it's showing me the users. That's good. And but actually it's placed in a bad way. I mean, it's not placed where I want. Let me see what is happening. ID item. So let's change. Let's erase this here. Put it here, and let's erase the item here, and let's refresh, and then we have it here now. Okay. Now you can see that we got these errors coming from here in the line 94, and it's because 94 because we're calling some IDs and all those things. I'm going to erase those things because right now it's not necessary. Being honest, we're not gonna erase it. I'm just going to like recycle the functions that we have. How is possible that? Well, you will see. I will just go to delete food. See, delete food, and that should be a function, okay? Delete food item. That should be a function, and that function Or apparently we are not even using the function itself. Yes, we're not even using the function itself. So what we're using is the go and remove. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just to go to the PHP that is receiving this data. Which one? The PHP that is receiving this data is actually from the JS. How do I know that it's from the JS? Well, because I work like that. I like first that from PHP it goes to the JS, and from the JS it goes again to the PHP. Why? Because in that way it's more secure than just going directly from the PHP and in HTML to PHP again. It is not as secure when you go to the JavaScript and then to PHP again. I mean, I have taken courses of security and all those things, and that's why I am telling you this. So I am going to go to main here, and on here you can see add and remove. Okay, I will add a new parameter here, and I will put it optional, and I will put just double columns like that, and or we can even put it like, for example, false, and I can just go down here and I can say like this. I can say, um, if I don't want to check all before, I will just check first the optional. If optional is truth, I mean, if optional is different than false, then I want you to do something different than is behind here, than everything behind here. So I will just go down here and I will copy all those code, got it, and put it here. I can press Control Shift F to format the code. Control Alt no, sorry, Alt Shift F to format the code. Okay, and here you will see that actually what I'm going to do is amazing because it's the same thing. I'm just going to copy this here, and I'm going to to make the same thing that I'm doing here. By the way, I can refresh. I can save here the users area, and I will change that ID item to for ID, and that should take out the error here. Let me see. Maybe I'm asking for it. Okay, yes, I'm asking for it twice. So there you go. Now I don't have the error. I will put the header here in a better way, and okay, now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to review the employees. In here, I am an admin, okay? So as I am an admin, I can see the users that are admin and the users that are not admins. But if I were, for example, an employee, I mean, I would not be able to see the admins. But as I am not an admin, sorry, as I am an admin, I can see also admins and I can see normal users, okay? I am a normal user, but I am an admin as well, and so on. So let's put here, here it says unselect, it should be like that. Let's fix it here. It was bad written, unselect, okay. Now I'm just going to go down here and you see, for example, add and remove here. I am just going to add and remove, and I'm going to add here, Control D, and I'm going to put here, add and remove as underscore user. And that's it. That's everything I have to do. Even though you may be thinking and that was everything. Yes, yes. As crazy as it sounds, it was everything. Um, you will see why. You will understand why now. Uh, let me see if I'm not missing anything. Yes, I'm not missing anything. So I'm just going to go to the process admin PHP, and in here I will look for what I was copying. Uh, it was, sorry, not that. Add and remove. Okay, I will look for add and remove. Okay, in this case, let me see. It receives the data. Okay, it is called value. Okay, value like this. Let me see something. Apparently, it's not on that direction. Restricted. Add and remove. That's weird because I am exactly on there. If I am not wrong. Add and remove. Well, actually, what happens is that apparently that may be in another place. Let me see. Wait, add and remove. Okay, what happened is that I am using that add and remove, but actually I am not calling the add and remove method. I am just using it like a pivot way. So what I'm using is the remove, for example, and all those things. But let me see. Remove, um, delete. Let's go here. Delete food item. But it was working. Wow, that was weird. Maybe it's on the testing side on the testing side, or I don't know. Select. Yes, it should be on the testing because I had it on the testing, but I was not pending that if, let's see, let's go to GitHub. On here I will look for the testing branch, and I will look for this site here. Interesting. Let's look for a code. Add and remove. Yes, as a function. let's test if this function is working here on the menu, okay? I'm going to just unselect, for example, the crispy burger, okay? Let's see. No, it's not working. Apparently, the code of that functionality, I don't know why or when it was erased. So what I'm going to do is just to try to look for the code that contains that part. How do I do? How can I do that? Well, I will look in the commits here. I am very detail-oriented person, so I will look for delete, for example, or remove, or let me see. Oh, let me see. Loading the right redirection to login. No, no. Menu line restricted. No. Updates to the yet. Updates to clear the inputs. Fixing transition. Okay, okay. More fixing parable of the software. I think that in there can be creating a user restricted area. The mega booger details. I think that this one um, that's just an update to the. Okay, let's go to the master branch. Actually, mm, mm, mm. Let me look for that one. Nothing of this. Okay. Okay. Let's see. None of that. Oh yeah, it's here. It's here. Sorry. Adding items with nice. Look, that is the code. That is the code here. Let's look for it. This is the code that we need. But apparently it was giving kind of an error or something like that. Let me see. I'm not able to enter to the to the file, but I should be because if I'm not wrong, okay. If that's the case. I'm just going to browse the files here, and in here I go to admin area, then I go to index.php, and now I am going to go to index.php. No, no, no. Sorry, I'm thinking in another thing. Sorry, sorry. Is it script.js? No. This is far from what I'm needing right now. Oh yes, I saw it. It's on the includes restricted process admin, and on here is a should be the code that I was looking to. Look, this is the code. Add and remove. The thing is that apparently I erased that code when I don't know when. Being honest, I thought that that code that was never erased. So here I will put that code here. You know why I think that I erased it? I erased it maybe when I was working with something about the restrictions to the login because it was giving me an error that was very weird, and it was related to this kind of code here. Being honest, in the future I will take a look at that because being honest, I like clean code. I mean, I don't like when a code is complex and they can have even an explanation. But if it is complex and the explanation is not easy to understand, not even to a person like me, and trust me, I am very smart. If I can understand it, but it's not easy to understand for me to be in an easier way, because things in life were not made for you to be always complicating your life. If you are always complicating your life, you will become older. I mean, an old person sooner than what you think. But okay, let's go here. For example, let's test this. Okay, I just go to test this new feature, which actually was old. You see, for example, here says 14. Okay, I will unselect and says 13. That's what I wanted. So now what I'm going to do is just to copy this code. You will see. And I'm going to paste it here. And I'm going to put here user. As simple as that. And after that, I will go here to, instead of update the menu, I'm going to update the users. And I'm going to update the oh, sorry, I'm going to delete user, delete from users where um, ID, sorry, users that ID is equal to data ID. And that's everything you have to do. You might be thinking, really? Was that everything? Yes. As crazy as it sounds, is just that. And that is for removing a user. But let's see something here. Here is a select to make a remove, okay? But there should be also a code to make the select. Let me see if the select is working. Unselect. The unselect, the unselect should be like the opposite. So here I will add another code, but let me put it just um let me put it here just like in our or parameter. I will say if data and unset, because I think that when you put the mouse here, it says remove or unset, okay? Remove, remove or unset. And now what I'm going to do is just to, instead of making a minus, I will make a plus sign. So I will just evaluate here what is coming from the data. If that value is equal to remove or reset. I'm just going to go here and make an else, and I'm going to go up, and I'm going to copy this here, and I'm going to make instead of making a minus, I'm going to make a plus sign. And that's it. Even though you may be thinking it was very easy, it is actually what is needed, else if, and I'm going to paste here this part, and I'm going to update, and here it says the value is null on line 117. Let me see. Yes, it's truth because value is not a set. So let's reset. Thank you, little clock. And let's go here. You said data value. Now, if it is set, then it should work. Now it doesn't show the error. Let's make a new select. And the select is not working, okay? But let's go to users. I want to see something here and add and remove ID. And let's go down here, add and remove user. I have to put that in the users area, add and remove user ID, add and remove user. Sorry. In the first one is add and remove. The second one is go is remove or unset. That's okay. So here is the same thing. Let's fix this the first thing here of the menu, and then we will get the second of the user, which is kind of the same, but it's not the same. But it's necessary. Both of them are necessary. When you are a developer and you are very experimented, you will know that there are things that you will do that you will realize that they are not necessary at one moment, but you will know that they are necessary. So you will have to know. You will have to be able to organize yourself in a way that you always get the best advantage of the time. Okay, so let's go ahead with the menu first because this is the menu is kind of complete. Okay, this is kind of complete. So as it is kind of complete, let's fix it. Let's fix it. Here I will save. Let's hit on select, and as you can see, it just does not do anything yet. If I click on select, it doesn't do anything yet as well. Maybe it's because it's not even going into here. So I will make a test here and then exit. Let's test, select, and we don't have anything, okay? Apparently it's not even entering here. So I am going to make a var dump, var dump, and we're gonna go to select, and it says null. As you can see, the the problem is that this is not being sent. It's not receiving the data as I want. Um, let's see the data how it is. It says null, and it says null every time that I hit on there. I don't know if it is that I have to that I need to have this, but no, it doesn't have any difference at this moment. But if I click on logout, for example, it works. So as you can see, the problem is here, down here. What we can do, is just let me see. I'm thinking because if up here is working, the question is why is not working down here? I mean, it's the same thing. I am going to I'm going to just let me think. Being honest, I will check it, but um, I have two options. I have the option of just enclosing myself on the data value or using the get value. I think that in this case, the problem is that I have to use the get value. But let me go here and let's use um, the JavaScript. Why we're going to use the JavaScript? Because it is supposed to be used with the JavaScript. So let's imagine that we're going to use the JavaScript as well. How I'm going to use the JavaScript? You will see. This is going to be very, very funny. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. As you can see here, I edited the main JS. It was in a different way. If I am not wrong, if I go to the login here, if I go to the master branch, to the last commit that I did, and I look for the JS and the main, let's see. Oh, the thing is that main JS is on the employees area, okay? Admin area, sorry. In here I have is it script JS? No, that's another thing. Let me see some. Menu, JS, main JS. There we go. Add and remove. Okay, look, this is the thing that I have the add and remove with user. Let's go to the history. And in here, I will go to Easily adding items with nicer. Okay, let's go to here. And on here, I will go to the browse files and I will go to the menu, JS, main.js. Okay, now what I'm going to do, add and remove, yes. What I want is just to see the code. This add and remove is the code that I need. But being honest, this code is there. I mean, is there. So let's go to the users area here and let's go to the menu. You may be thinking, Reynald, you are going from one place to another. You are making two laps. Sorry, but that's the life of a developer. Um, let's see here, add and remove. Okay, yes, it's exactly as I have it there. And as you can see here, it has edit user, and that edit user should not be there. I don't know if you knew that, but that edit and remove user should not be there because that is for users. That is for users, and that is and I am on the menu directory. Okay, so on the users area here, I should work with that. So in the menu here, I should have this add and remove, and that add and remove to work with the Java with the PHP that we have over there. Let's go up the here and okay. Let's go up again and we paste and that's everything. Okay. As you can see here, the file is being edited, so I am going to change it. Um, this part here is kind of restricted. Restricted. Let's concentrate on that and let's see if it works. Okay. Now if I refresh, let's go to the PHP to the process admin to remove that test that is showing there. Um, Actually, it should not show nothing, none of that. Let me see something. Yes, it is not showing it because it was like how it is showing it because if it is not getting in, how is getting in? I don't know you get. Let me see. If you're wondering if my password is long, yes. And sadly, I even wrote it back. So I am going to just to pause the video, and I'm coming back in some minutes because I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to drink some water. By the way, here says John 1:12. I'm a child of God. And see you in the other video. Okay.